All right, welcome back to BIBSTER'S Repair Shop. So I'm rolling this before, I already did what I'm gonna say I'm about to do, but went and got this thing washed. I'll throw some video up of that. Came out pretty clean. Could use me a little bit more, but at least I wanted to get it started to get cleaned off. And I can kind of see where it's leaking, like I said, but it's gonna need to be addressed. That oil pan gasket, I'll get that pulled off. So, but yeah, I cleaned up pretty well for like $7 at the car wash. So that's good. Ran really good. So we're gonna do some shuffling around in the garage, and then I'm gonna get this one inside. So probably not tonight. Let this one sit out overnight again, and then we'll get it running. As you can see, when I ran it, whenever I pressure wash an engine that's running, I like to have it running so that way you can find things out. Like I know it's got some bad spark plug wires, because when I got near that area, it got angry, super angry. So good to know about that. But yeah, other than that, we did find out on the serial number it's a 44, so that's exciting. It just happens to be a late 44, while the other one's an early 44. So we'll talk about some of the different things. I guess got the newer updates on the hubs and a couple other things that makes it a newer 44. So yeah, well, I mean late 44. So we'll probably head in the garage. I'll show you some footage of that, and then we'll talk about what we're gonna do next on this thing. Well, I'm back inside, and I thought I would talk in front of the other Farmall. Obviously, that's not the one. I'll tell you a story about how I got this particular model. So if you saw the video Saturday, you saw that we got it running, and we got it back home. And I'm going to head in front of that light. That's better for y'all at home. And it wasn't much. Like I said, I was able to bump that water pump, or the water pump belt. Can't talk tonight, sorry folks. Back on pretty easily, and what I ended up doing is I got that hub loosened up, got it halfway on there, put it in 5th gear, and then I just bumped the tractor over, because in 5th gear your engine's going to turn the fastest, or it's going to have the least resistance on it, because it's going to be able to turn it your mechanically better advantage. If you're down in 1st, you know, your wheels are moving a lot slower, so when you're trying to push it over, your engine's not going to move as much. You put it in 5th, and your engine's going to turn over faster. It's science. So that's just something to think about. Same way I think your pole starting it. If your pole started at a pretty good clip, don't put it in 1st, put it in 2nd. That thing will actually get spinning a little bit faster, and it'll help it get started. But that's a talk for another time. I don't know. We'll get to that later. Anyway, so we got a Morrison, decided to pick it up, and the guy got it running, fired up, took it off the road, had to, one of the rear tires a little low in air, one of the front tires low in air, get that filled up. Down the road she went. Got home Saturday, just parked it, and then yesterday we ended up going to an auction. I'll throw that clip in here. Went to an auction today. Didn't buy that, but did buy those. And it does have rims on the other side. So, I don't know when this in the video is going to be, but there was a Super M I bought. It's a really good price, and the Super 8 went way too dumb of a price, but yep. And so, at that auction, I picked up another set of 15.5 38 on pressed steel from my pulling tractor. My brother-in-law picked up some 18.4 38s. Did I say 35? 15. There's 38 rims, both tires. Anyway, he actually got hubs, really good deal. So excited about that. Another set of tires. For the fleet of pullers, and now I'll have everything on pressed steel. The only thing I wanted on pressed steel is a set of 14.9s, but we'll see how the M likes it. So the M can get, I have the hubs to put pressed steel on the M, but we'll see. Because if I have to put pressed steel, then I put the same kind of weight back there, I might as well leave the hubs on, because these tires I think are going to work pretty well. So we'll play around with that a little bit once we get to pulling season. But this tractor, so got it. Now he did claim that it didn't leak, but it's got a pretty good oil leak. Not like pouring, but you can see where it's leaking out after I washed it off. And I think it's an oil pan gasket. You can also see in the back of the pan, there's a spot where it's been brazed up. It looks not leaking out of there, so that's fine. But all I'll end up doing is I'll drop that oil, and I'll probably put a gasket on that, unless it's leaking somewhere else, I can look up in there. But my plan is I'm going to actually eventually will be selling that tractor. Got it. Put a little bit of work into it. Alternator's still not charging on it, so... But it did run for a long time, hasn't? So we'll see about that. But that's the full plan with that tractor, is move it down the road here a little bit. So if you're looking for a Farmall M, got a real nice clean one for you. Good deal on that. So let me know in the description if you're somewhat close and you're looking at a Farmall. We can kind of, like I said, if someone's interested in it now, or wait till after I get some work done on it. But it's a good runner. Fires right up. Idle's really nice. Nice tractor. So, I mean, if I didn't have this thing, I'd be hanging on to it. But obviously, this is my baby. So, and, so yeah. Anyway, so I got the tractor, brought it home. Sorry, I get distracted. Saturday, was going to try and work on it. Went to that auction on Sunday, so that took all of that day. And I was going to try and do it before it got wet, or rainy. Rainy? No, cold. That's what cold is the weather I was looking for. But, so, got home tonight with just enough time to get over to the super wash. Put $700 hard-earned dollars into the machine, come out with some hot water, and got it looking a lot better. At least it's going to be a little easier when I start working on it. It probably will need something else. I got a buddy with a shop down the road that he's got a nice steam washer that I might hit that with it. But yeah, and that's a good running little tractor, so exciting new project. And that's kind of what my thing I'm going to try and do is I'm hoping to flip this tractor, and then I'll get another one, do the same thing, and just keep working on that all summer long, finding decent deals, doing some work on them, learn some stuff, showing you guys what we're doing, and then moving it on, hopefully moving it down the road. And trying to keep a good enough deal. Like this deal, if I can't sell it, it's fine. It's a nice little tractor. It did come out of, it still has Bob Acker implement from Mount Carroll on it. So I don't know if that was original sale or if it's somewhere on the line. It got resold there, and the decals are all pretty worn off on it. But that's always cool when you see that. I always like, I've had a couple tractors that you can see the old dealer stuff on them. And it's always kind of neat when you can kind of trace that back and see if maybe it's still a dealership that's open, kind of try and find the family history on that particular model. So, but like I said earlier, that is a late 44 that from so far my research on the serial number, because it's an 86 blah 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 blah, and according to tractor data, 88 is when what blah 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 would have been a 45. This is also a 44 according to my same knowledge, but I think it's a lot earlier 44. It's obviously because of the hubs and some other things. So we'll kind of go through that, kind of what changed, just most of the hubs, and then they kept that same style hubs for a long time. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, so it's a good little tractor. A little rough around the edges, obviously, with like, the body. The tin work isn't quite as nice as this one, but I also got a better deal than I did this one. And this one I've had some body work actually done on it, and obviously this is new. So yeah, we'll see where that goes. Stay tuned. I'm going to try and get it, probably not tonight, maybe tomorrow night. I'll get the Super out of here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle tractors now from the rest of the year, is put them in and out. I might end up putting 4 tractors in here, like for the week when I'm like on, how like I take like Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays usually off from putting videos up. Stuff 4 in here for that, and then roll one out for the weekend, get some work done on one of them, and then roll back in. So should be a couple weeks of videos on this one, focusing on it, while I kind of wait until I can figure out all my pulling brackets, because I need a welder. And so, I'm either going to get a little, my idea with that is, and while we're chit-chatting here, is either get a cheapo, little like 110 to do all my tack welding up. Because I thought is I could build the brackets and then tack them all up and then take them to work and have them buzzed in correctly and better. But at least it's all a little bit tacked up. Or mark all my stuff, tack them at work one day, bring it home, measure, make sure everything's good, and then get it rewelded. But I'm not sure yet. I might do something like that. I might also talk to a guy. I got a couple buddies with welders in their shops here locally that I might be able to, like, hey, bring a 12-pack over and let's both build some brackets one night, get them done, and then hit the road. Because it should be simple, but it's a matter of just getting them done at this stage. And I'm kind of dragging my feet. I mean, I got other projects, so I can delay that. But it's got to be done. Pulling season's got to be here a couple months away, so got to get after it. So, yep. We'll close things out here. Thanks for checking us out, checking out the channel. Like and subscribe. We've had a ton of new subscribers. I want to thank everybody for checking it out. And share the video if you got a group you want to share it in that you haven't seen me already. Share it, because when it's an Oliver video, it goes on all the Oliver groups. When it's a Farmall video, it goes on all the Farmall stuff. So I try and get it out there. But hey, throw it on your page if you like the videos. It helps out a lot. We're about to hit that 200 subscriber milestone. And obviously, like I said, my goal is by the end of 2021 to be 1,000 subscribers. So we'll see where that's at. But if you've been watching and haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. It's free. Hit the bell too if you want to get notified. If you don't want to get notified, don't hit the bell. No skin off my back. But thanks for checking out the channel. We'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye. I'll throw this in somewhere, but it's a little bit of a quicker look at the tractor. Now it's all sort of cleaned up. Pretty straight little M. Missing that piece there. Missing the Farmall logo. I might have one that might fit this. We will see. Yeah, decals on this side are actually in still pretty good shape. That's where you can see that where it came from. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.